Yo, it is week 3. Welcome to the channel. My name is Silas. If you are new here, welcome. Today is going to be a 15-mile long run. Plus, I will be experimenting. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to be experimenting with a new mix that I've concocted. It is traditional Pinole from Mexico. And basically what I did is I got banana, honey, a little maple syrup, what else? Chia seeds, cinnamon, and the Pinole mix mixed with water, blended it up, and we have a really, really high carb, energy fueling drink for my long run. So we're gonna try it out because I am looking for homemade options when I'm doing my 32-hour run. I found here in Mexico, the indigenous, the Tarahumara, they have Pinole basically for running, and they just eat it. They make, there's different mixes that they make out of Pinole, but that's their source of energy when they run. So I'm testing it out. I'm testing the traditional Tarahumara Pinole out. So we're gonna give it a go. I'm headed out to go run. We're gonna go drive to the spot, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes, and that should cap off the week. Basically, this week's video is just going to be on the long run. We're going to talk about fuel. We're going to talk about how my training is feeling. This is going to be a day in the life of running in north central Mexico. We got long run, we got fuel, we got the shoes I'm using, and we have the weather and environment that I'm running in, plus the very simple and boring road that I run on every single day. So yeah, hey, come join me on my run. I'll see you in the next clip. Let's go. Okay, I just got to the spot where we're running. It is obviously really dry out, but oh my goodness, it is a perfect morning. The no clouds, which I put some sunscreen on because recently I've been getting pretty sunburnt. So we are trying to protect ourselves from el sol. And yeah, so we're getting going on this 15-mile run. We're testing out the Pinole. We are making sure we're drinking lots of water. Got salt in the Pinole as well, so we stay hydrated. And we're just gonna get out here and just run this beautiful, beautiful morning. It's like perfect weather right now. It's like 58 degrees, clear skies. I do think the humidity is around below 20% at the moment, so it's dry out, which means we gotta stay hydrated. And we're gonna get going. I'll keep you updated as we go. Today is almost an experiment day. Using the new energy mix I made with the Pinole, I think it's about 70 grams of carbs per hour I think I'm shooting for. I think I have 140 carbs, just about, more or less, in the concoction that I made. So we're gonna try to take about 70 grams of carbs per hour, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel during the run, after the run, and overall, just how it's going to work for me, how it's going to work for my gut as well. So today is an experiment day and an enjoyment day because it is so beautiful. Praise the Lord for this beautiful day. Although today is a perfect day to run, the conditions here in Chihuahua and the Chihuahua region are super volatile. We'll have days where it's like 5% humidity. It's so dry, it's actually horrible. Or just the other day, the wind was about 60 miles per hour and there's just dust flying everywhere. It's horrible. Or just a couple months ago, we had monsoons where you can't even see a foot in front of you when you're driving. So today's awesome. Today is a beautiful day to run, but the conditions are often very volatile. So, oh, I think there's a massive beehive. I hear so many bees. Oh, gotta be careful. We got our first half hour in, and we got our first 4 ounces of the Pinole, and we're gonna see how that feels for the next 30 minutes, because I was definitely starting to feel a little depleted. Then I had a little more, and so we'll see how I feel the next 30 minutes. Again, this is an experiment day, so we're seeing how this works, seeing if I need more, seeing if I need less, seeing how my stomach handles it. And it's continued to be extremely beautiful out. We're listening to some music. If you want to know what kind of music I listen to, comment below. I just took about 4 or 5 more ounces of the Pinole drink. Definitely that after I did it the first time, I felt pretty drained about 20 minutes after I took it. Felt good for about 20 minutes and then started to feel depleted again. So I'm kind of thinking I might need to take some more carbs. So I did more like 5 or 6 ounces just this last sip. I only made 16 ounces, so we're gonna do with what we got. But so far the stomach is feeling good. I feel some energy as I take it, but definitely probably think I need to take some more. But we are about an hour in right now, about 7.5 miles, and yeah, about halfway there. We'll see you guys in the next 30 minutes after I take another 4 ounces of the Pinole drink. Just drank the last of the Pinole. We're an hour and a half into the run today, and it's still so beautiful out. Honestly, feeling pretty good. I pushed the last 4 miles, more of a steady effort, and I got a little tired at the end, but now we're finishing these last 4 miles relatively easy, likely about an 8:30 pace. We're gonna try for these last 4 miles. Feeling pretty good though. Feeling pretty good. We'll see you at the end of the run. 2 hours, 6 minutes, 15 miles on the dot. And it's gotten a lot hotter as it's about 1 p.m. I'm gonna give a recap once I get cleaned up and hydrated so I can talk more. Hey, what's up, guys? So we got back from the run a couple hours ago, and I'm gonna give a little recap on how it went. All right, so first time with my Pinole drink. I drank about 4 to 5 ounces every 30 minutes on my run. I did 15 miles, 2 hours and 6 minutes. I had like some weird burps after every time I drank it. Like, it was weird because it was like kind of like, obviously it was a heavy drink. I mean, that whole 16 ounces was about 600 calories. I think next time I need to drink a few more ounces every 30 minutes because I was feeling depleted about 20 to 25 minutes into that, which isn't the worst, but I want to make sure I'm dialed in and making sure my body is feeling great while I'm running these long distances. But this is definitely something like my stomach had 0 problems, which is huge for me because I always have stomach problems when I'm running. I tend to eat big dinners and then just go out and run for like a long time, and then I have these stomach problems. And so we're trying to figure out how to run and intake carbs at the same time. This probably isn't a super interesting topic, but for anyone who's curious about fueling and whatnot, I did about 70 grams of carbs per hour with the ingredients being Pinole, which I bought from the store. You can make your own, but it's only $1 here. So it was just easier for me to buy it. And there's still a whole ton of it left. But basically it's half a cup of Pinole. I put it in the blender. I put 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. I just put a little cinnamon. I don't really measure it, but not like a crazy amount. I think I did 2 or 3 tablespoons of honey and 1 teaspoon of maple syrup just to get just to get some sweetness in there. Natural sweetness, organic maple syrup, and raw honey from the bees here in Mexico. Plus, there's one more ingredient. What is it? Oh, plus a banana in the blender and then water. So I blend that all together, and that's about, I mean, from the math that I did, at about 600 calories or so, and I think 140 grams of carbs, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. Let me know below if you know. I don't really know these math things. Yeah, but that went well. The 15 miles honestly felt pretty solid. Capped out on 40 miles this week, 6 hours on the feet, and next week is going to be a down week. So we are going to enjoy the rest of today. The rest of tomorrow, we're going to rest and just walk. For those of you who have been watching my videos, thank you very much for watching. I'm currently experimenting with my videos and the style of editing, the style of filming, seeing if I should talk more in my videos or if I should talk less and have more like scenic action shots. I'm still trying to figure all that out. And it's just really fun to be able to go through this process and honestly not stress about it. Like, I'm just trying to see what works, what's fun, what's cool, what's me, like what's my style. And I also want to inspire others and motivate others, and not just, I don't want this channel, I think my last video was more like data focused on like my runs and whatnot. And I want to kind of steer away from that because I don't think I really care, or you guys really care about the data. Maybe some of you do. If you're interested, let me know. But I think I want it to be more personal, more motivational, more inspirational. And I want this channel to go more towards helping people and documenting my 100-mile training as well, which is more for me than anything, just because I want to see how over time up till the race, how the training kind of either goes up or like goes down, hits those roller coasters. So I'm just curious, and I'm just wanting to experiment with it all. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for bearing with the experimenting of these videos. If there's a specific style that you like or you would like to see on this channel, just comment below and I'll respond, and I'll definitely take your thoughts into consideration for sure. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe and like to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Silas, and I'm here in Mexico training for a 100-mile race, which will be in August in Washington. So yeah, follow along through the journey, and yeah, here we go.